Good morning, everybody out there in Wildcat Nation. Thanks for joining us once again on the Morning Waffle Live.
Good morning,
on K-ROG.
Good morning.
From the World Resource Center studios. Brought to you by Sports and Pickup Covers, the Unique Flower Farmer, and Worsham Law Firm.
It is a beautiful morning. Oh, wait, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. It was not, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have
fake news.
We're in monsoon season.
It was nice. It was super nice yesterday.
It was nice.
I took the side-by-side over to our friend Barry's house, and he was out like bulldozing some trees off the fence line over there. And as I was leaving, I looked down on the trail there. It was like this muddy trail. There was the biggest copperhead I had ever seen. I think I got a picture of it.
They're kind of creepy.
Yeah, they're nasty looking. I mean, you see them, and I mean, they
like,
just
no,
scare you to
right
death.
there?
I'm not going to go near
right
that.
there. Yeah, look at that thing.
That distinctly
He
says
was big.
Don't touch.
I mean, most of the copperheads I've seen, they're probably about what?
They're not.
Maybe 3 or 4, at the max. But that sucker there, he was huge.
He just ate
yeah,
a whole family.
or she was getting ready to let loose of some babies. So yeah.
Rain her hell upon the earth.
Yeah. Like no. Oh. So yeah, that was like yesterday out at the farm. The animals, the forest creatures are all over the place right now. We busted a mama turkey off of her nest yesterday. It's got like 10 eggs.
That's cool.
It is super cool. We love it.
Have you eaten turkey eggs yet? Then?
No, actually, when I was telling Barry about it, he raised, I guess he busted, because he hazed those fields out there. Mm-hmm. He said that, I guess a couple years ago, he busted a mom off of one of the nests, and she never came back.
Yeah.
So they took the eggs and they
incubated them.
Yeah. And then they raised it. And he said he had one of the turkeys. It was like a big Tom, and he said he would stand out on the front porch, and he got mean, and he wouldn't let them out of their house.
Guard turkey.
It's a guard turkey.
That's my wild guard turkey. What would a wild guard turkey be named?
Tom.
Tom, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Tom the Terminator.
Jake and Tom.
Tom the Terminator.
Yep.
Jake and Tom.
I don't know that anybody aspires to this, but if you ever wanted to die by cattle, I think Barry's would be the place to do it.
Oh, yeah.
They have big horns over there.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
those Watusi, those things are massive.
Huge.
Yeah. I was over there one day, and I was shooting pictures of all the little wildflowers and stuff, and I was driving back, and I saw them out there, and they all come walking up to me, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go take some pictures of them. As soon as I pulled the camera out, they just turn around, and they're just like, whatever.
Nope.
Get out of here.
We're too cool for that.
We don't want to get our picture taken by you, dude. So I was like, okay, cool.
No. We had a wildcat trap shoot on Saturday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
It went good. Our varsity squad, really, they were kind of a little bit off their game. I'll give them that.
It happens.
They came in second by 1 bird.
Oh.
And the disappointing thing about that is if they had shot as well as
It's
they
a cumulative,
normally do,
right? Though, isn't it? Of all they shoot every round, and if they miss, it's all like each round is scored. Is that how it is?
Yeah. So what they do is they shoot 200 birds, shoot at 200 birds, and so there's 5 stations, and they go do one round, which is a box of shells. There's 25 shells, so they'll shoot 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, and that's one box. And then that's if they break all 25 of that box, that's considered a straight 25. Now, if you break the last 12 and the first 13 of the next box, that doesn't count. as a straight 25, even though it is a straight.
Right.
And so they do that essentially twice on this trap. Then they move to another trap house and they do it twice on that one. That's their first 100. And then they take a break for like 3 hours and you eat lunch or whatever. And then you go back and you do it all over again. And that's their 200.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And that's so, and then, and you've got 5 shooters on the squad. So that squad shoots 1,000 times. And so then whoever has the highest percentage, broke the most, wins. And, our guys are breaking in the high 800s, low 900s of that.
Yeah.
But if they had shot as good as they had, like the last time we were up there, they would have won easily. But there's some really cool things that happened for that. Jacob Vineyard was shooting off for first place in his division. Jack, my son, got his first 50 straight. So
nice.
Cool.
His
don't go out and break into their house.
No, they are accurate.
His
and
6th and
armed.
7th boxes were perfect, and so that was a straight 50 because they were together. If it had been his 5th box and his 7th box, that would have been 2 25 straights, but not a 50 straight. So.
Wow, that's
That's cool.
Yep, and then Caden Sugg, he is a junior high student.
Caden Sugg.
He got his first 25 straight. The junior high squad, they took 2nd in the state, so we got some nice up-and-comers.
That's awesome.
Caden Sugg was on my Mighty Mites football team.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah,
That's
he's
fun.
a good kid. Yeah, and a pretty good shot to boot. So that was
I
a
ain't,
lot
I ain't gonna make him run lap. I wouldn't make him run laps again like I did back in football.
Maybe
Caden,
you need
sorry,
to.
buddy.
Maybe you need
Caden's
to.
like, I
It's
hate
good.
that guy.
Maybe it's good for him. Yeah, he might shoot you.
Actually, Caden was the one that wrote. I think he wrote the 8th grade school play.
That's fun.
He wrote
Really?
that.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Talented, well-rounded kid.
yeah, he's a little jack of all trades.
That's
he's
cool.
a pretty good running back too.
That's
Well-
good to know.
Yeah.
Does he want to come on the show?
Yeah,
Caden,
Because we're
come
missing
on.
somebody today.
we'll send him up to the chain gang. We'll let them have
Does he
him.
have good hair? Can he fill Ballard's spot in the hair category?
Oh yeah.
I don't know that anybody can fill Ballard's.
I think Caden's a little ladies' man is what I think. Yeah.
All right. It's good to know.
Poor Caden.
Yeah.
He's like,
We're gonna have to
what
tag
are these
Mel."
adults doing?
The kid's 8th grade. Sorry.
Well, his mom and I graduated high school together.
Okay,
Shelley,
so it's
yeah.
free reign to, yeah.
I know.
It's fine. We'll take the brunt of any problem.
Hear about this later. She's got, there's a text right now. No, it's all good.
I want to do a little shout out. The 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade choir, led by Mrs. Lyons at the middle school. They had their little concert this weekend. Those kids got some pipes. That was really, really good.
We gotta broadcast that stuff.
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
gotta get
we
that
do.
stuff on K-ROG.
Well, you know what? We will.
Yeah.
The Baker version 2 got up and sang his first solo.
Oh.
Nice.
This
Was he
weekend.
nervous?
No, not
Was
at
he
all.
not? Just
No.
confident? Like, I've got this?
He's got a he gets it honestly.
Does he?
Yeah. And so he got up there. He nailed it. I mean, look,
That's so fun.
I wanted to kind of punch him in the gut when he got done because I was like, you little stinker.
Bring
I mean,
him down a notch.
it was easy for him. He goes up there and he's got I hate to say it, but my son has he's got an alto voice right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
his voice hasn't cracked yet. He's got an alto voice and it is just beautiful.
Majestic.
Yeah.
Eagle's wings.
Both the kids
soaring.
can sing really well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should.
We try not to tell them that because we don't want their heads to get too big because we know what the downside of big heads are.
Really?
But yeah, we know.
You're not alone.
So yeah, we were like, yeah. But he did a great job. The choir in general did an amazing job.
That's
and I think
cool.
they had a competition yesterday
That's very cool.
where Mrs. Lyons' husband, who is, I believe he's a music aficionado of some sort. Anyways, he came in and judged the kids on their performances and gave them some criticisms and things like that. It was
you know
good.
what they should do with that? Raj got talent.
Raj got talent.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, we
Yep,
could
yep,
have
yep.
a choir. We need a choir.
Oh yeah.
Could have a
Damn.
choir. On
There
Rock
was-
and- darn right, we could.
I want
Heck
to say
yeah.
there was probably eight 7th and 8th graders that got up and did solos.
We need to have a choir.
Yeah, they did
We
really
need to
good.
encourage that.
Yeah.
We'd have like
They
a
can
little
do it.
doo-wop group.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what we always had to do in choir.
That was like in my ear.
It was like a
Sounded good,
flashback.
didn't
It
it?
did. It was good. I mean, I was transformed to a different time.
I've done that professionally.
Yeah. Can we send candygrams?
Oh, you could do,
doo-wops?
yeah, that'd be
That'd be good.
If anybody's looking for a job to do around Rogersville,
do it.
just start up a candygram
Anytime
business.
somebody says candygram, I think a land shark.
Candygram.
Candygram.
Boom, boom.
Candygram.
4-H did their. I'm gonna get off that.
Lauren just like drive by.
All right, let's skip over that one.
4-H did their 4-H TV.
Yes.
And it about gave me a heart attack on Sunday.
I heard you had some technical
God
difficulties.
bless
on that
America. There is nothing that makes me more anxious, angry, nervous than technology. I mean, it literally enters the core of my brain, psychs me out.
It will piss you off.
It's fine.
It really will.
It really will. But I mean, it was like, holy moly. So
Well, you remember when we first started doing shows in here? Remember those mornings I'd come in here and I'd get all the
Sound.
cameras set up? And
We can't hear anything. There's no sound.
That's why out of all this equipment in here, the most expensive piece of gear
The sound.
is the sound.
Yeah.
So so Saturday night I come over here and Jesse's with me and the girls are with me and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna throw myself in. I'm gonna go get the equipment. And I come in here and I'm like, oh my god, there's nothing. And Jesse's like, Lauren, I don't know. I just don't.
That you know
I'm
what?
trying to
You
help
should have
you.
put that on K-ROG because that would have
Yeah.
been good TV.
Yeah, and and so I.
Except for all the swearing.
Yeah. Yep.
not
And
safe for
I
work.
don't cuss. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's our show, folks.
Yeah, we got set up at Heritage Post because I had made the decision. I'm like, Emma, we cannot fit these kids at the studio. It will be a mess. And it filled our office at Heritage Post.
How many kids were there?
42. I mean, it felt like no. There was
Six.
kids, 3 judges, several parents. Of course, me and Emma. So I mean, there was several people. And they all needed space to do demonstrations. So, like, this whole table could not have been here. And I'm not sure Barry and Tim and Jeannie would have had to sit on top of each other.
Make a platform
Yeah,
above the
there would
TV.
have been
some risers
platform situation. So we get it set up, and, like, I'm just, like, Jesse comes in, he brings the girls, and he's like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm not good. I'm like, So I've nominated Will for Humanitarian of the Year.
I got the phone a friend.
Yeah. I was like, it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's real bad. You got to come. And he came and set it all up for us. We appreciate that, Will. Thank you. And
no problem.
and then we go live, and I'm like I'm waiting for it to pop up on my phone on Facebook. No, it's not there. And I'm like, oh my God.
I got a little bit of a funny story after you tell this.
No, so we did it, and it was awesome. And we finally got it uploaded.
So
And the kids did great.
Well, Michelle and I were driving over to the choir thing,
Yeah.
and we drove past the Heritage Post.
Mm.
I said, hey, honey, you want to do bets? She's like, no, don't do that.
No.
I shouldn't have said anything because it probably would have been fine. I goochered it. Sorry, guys.
No, you didn't. It was destined for attempted failure.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that, and I've always like thought this, and that's why I kind of lay my ears back every time something technical happens, is
Yeah.
that Murphy's Law goes into full effect
100%.
on those things. Like, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. It's
gonna go wrong.
It's the nature of there's too many moving parts in this stuff, and that,
I
it's
am
scary.
completely inept on it. And,
Well, that's not true.
well,
'Cause you ran the whole thing. Once I set it up, you ran the whole thing.
I mean, I could go. Lauren can push buttons. Start, finish.
Yeah, but our software recorded, even though it didn't go live at the time.
Yeah.
It recorded
Do
it.
we think the internet connection wasn't strong enough to go live?
That's exactly
what it was.
Yeah, the internet over there wasn't strong enough because when I measured it, it was like
It was weak.
it was like 2.2 megabits.
Really?
2.2.
I bet I needed to reset, and
Wow.
it took forever to reset the modem.
Well, and that's where we run into trouble. Is the only thing these internet companies ever advertise or worry about is their download speed, and so they create
Right.
asynchronous connections where instead of having like 50 megabits up and 50 megabits down, you get like 100 megabits up or down and nothing up.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is really even not good for the consumer user because you've got to be able to get stuff out.
It's really bad now because everybody wants to stream something out to somebody, and that's where the upload speed now they're kind of having to call themselves out on.
Yeah, you've got to have the up pipe, or you wouldn't be watching this today.
That's right.
So we got to have.
Live.
We've got a big.
We may need to talk to our landlord about a better up pipe.
Yeah.
But the kids did wonderful. They did so good. We had.
Are we on? Because I don't see any comments, and we usually at least have.
There's 10 people watching.
Is there?
We've got. People
I see it. Okay,
yeah, just nobody's very chatty this morning.
They're all sad.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's raining again.
It's raining again.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
All right, I got a little bit of a rant.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so
Jesse's here.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, boo.
So it was like.
All we got. Yep.
When was it? It was about 3 weeks ago that we had a massive accident on 125.
Oh, yeah.
Because people were passing on the lines. I just want to make a personal announcement. In the last 2 weeks, I have had at least 5 or 6 people driving the speed limit. I'm driving the speed limit.
Yeah.
And I have somebody who is in a massive hurry decides to come up behind and tries to pass me.
Yeah.
They didn't pass me.
Yeah.
But I'll just tell you this. You guys really need to stop doing it.
It's crazy.
You're only going to get to where you're going. Hey, Cecilia. It's almost time for you to go to school, girl. And Michelle, I love you. But seriously, there are people that are driving. Like,
it's insane.
I was on White Oak. Mm-hmm. All right. I was on White Oak.
But you can't, you need to be careful on White Oak.
You need to be careful on White Oak because there's people pulling out of their houses.
And there's no line.
I'm going 45 miles an hour on White Oak, which could be maybe too fast. I'm not for sure.
I mean,
right?
I don't know what speed limit is, but it's
somebody decides, this guy behind me driving like a complete and utter idiot decides to try and pass me at 45 miles an hour. The reality of it is this, folks, is that if you're going faster than the posted speed limit, your time to be able to get away or around, or the time the other person is coming, is increased. You can actually, by speeding up, you're reducing your chances of being able to get out of an accident.
Yeah.
Right? Those lines are posted based off of the speed limit.
Yeah.
And these, I tell you what, the kids have 7 or 8 people's license plate numbers because I am absolutely tired of seeing people.
People got to start calling them in.
One of them was on their phone while they were doing it.
People have to start calling them in because there's no way to stop it unless.
It's crazy.
Because
I have a dash cam.
That's good.
You know what? And that's what we need to start putting on our cars.
I mean, there's some countries where that's kind of the standard, right? Where a lot of people have them.
Well, I have a dash cam, and I have security cameras everywhere. I keep myself under 24-hour surveillance.
It's a good call.
Yep. I always have an alibi.
Is there an alert system that if you break loose, it sends an alarm?
Like if I break loose?
Yeah, to the team that comes and tranquilizes you. Does that happen?
Potentially, I don't know.
I just had a whole thing in my head that just would happen.
There's a big skit just happened.
Yeah, just a skit happened in my head.
We need one of those cutaways, like on Family Guy. It's when it zooms in on Laura's face,
and I'm
face fades out, and we get a little skit to the side.
Those times when I totally zone out, there's a scene playing up here, and it definitely involved blowgun darts and a cage.
No, but I have a video cam. So if I'm in an accident or something happens, I see it. I've got it on video. Which going back to the accident Tom was originally talking about,
it's heartbreaking.
It is, and there is a dash cam, I guess, from the FedEx truck, but it wasn't clear enough, I guess, to get the.
Well, my issue is
I don't know what's happening with that investigation, but
it looked like the license plate was blurred out that I saw.
Oh, they blurred it out.
I don't know.
When they posted it.
It's hard to speculate about what's going on with that. It's a bad deal.
But the bottom line or the moral of the story is if you're in that big of a hurry, leave earlier, folks. I tell you what, and my kids were in the car with me, and my family was in the car with me, all of those times.
Yeah.
Because somebody is just bent on being somewhere 5 minutes or 2 minutes earlier than me.
And 2 minutes never does anything.
Yeah.
It never does anything.
You're going to hurt somebody.
Well, and so 60 has been under construction in Springfield now.
Yeah.
And it's down, the lanes are narrow. And there is nothing that makes me madder when I am trying to go the construction speed limit because A, it's safe,
Right.
and B, nobody wants a double ticket, and it's extra dangerous for police officers to
It's
pull
the
people
law.
over. It's the law. So if you're in a construction zone, you know, you should be driving the speed limit that's posted.
Yeah.
And in 60 right now, this is why I want more stuff in Rogersville so I can go into Springfield less. This is seriously one of my driving factors in everything I do. Is I will work in Springfield always. When I have to go to houses there or whatever, that's fine. But I would prefer to shop in Rogersville so I don't have to drive to Springfield. Because now you get into traffic in Springfield, you're in the construction zones, somebody is riding your tail, swerving. It's crazy. I see it anytime I go into Springfield. I either see an accident.
It's like driving in Mexico.
It's nuts. And we have
It's
this
literally
weird,
like driving in Mexico when
and
you
I
go
think
down
this
there.
is all over. I think this is all over the place. And I think COVID made this worse for some reason.
Well,
When I-
go ahead.
No,
Sorry,
when I
Will.
drove the little BMW that I bought 11 years ago because I was driving all the time.
Yeah.
I used to notice like people get on your tail. It really bothered me and all that stuff. But since I got the monster truck,
Well, with all the logos, with like
doesn't-
with the "Don't Tread on Me"
it doesn't
emblem
it
on
doesn't bother me
I mean,
anymore because
well-
I can't see them.
Yeah, you can't see it.
it's
Well-
a huge truck.
Well, you know,
it's all good.
The thing that
big
really
truck.
gets me is you have it's like you have very younger people with their cell phone,
Yeah.
and they're driving crazy, and the first thing they do is they come out, and it's just like they're not paying attention at all. And I see it a lot. Actually, I see it over at the high school quite a bit. There's a lot of that erratic driving over there. Is like, good luck picking your kids up after school because I mean
It's
crazy over
yeah,
there.
it's crazy.
Well, if you have a teen driver, Life 360 is a fantastic app to put on their phones.
Monitor them.
Not only can you keep track of where they are, you will give you live updates as to how fast they're traveling.
Good idea.
It will tell you if they're using their phone,
Great idea.
and it will tell you if they accelerate rapidly. It will tell you if they brake really hard.
Because isn't it, if you're under 21 years old, you're not supposed to be on your phone at all.
Oh, I forgot there is a law.
While
for
you're
that, isn't
driving.
there?
I believe that's correct.
I think it's
I
if you're
forgot
under
about
21.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why they put an age limit on that, I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Well, I mean,
It's
I'm,
bad.
I've kind of been driving for 30 years, so I can.
well,
use my
and I
phone
and
at
I
the
have to
same
admit,
time.
I legitimately in Springfield
I just can't like Facebook.
I got better. I got better skills.
got better skills.
You know, but I mean, So there's all. I could go on driving rants for forever.
Do you have personal experience
because
with
I'm
this,
an-
Will Workshop?
I am now
if you
an
live
old
in
man.
Rogersville, yes, you can.
I am now an old man in a hat. Ergo,
Wait, what is your hat? T-Rex.
T-Rex arms. They make
Small arms.
They make gun parts.
They make small arms.
They make really good gun parts, actually.
pew.
Yep. Yeah, Diane, my mother-in-law's like that should apply to everyone.
Yeah,
so
don't
Yeah.
make your phone.
you know, I mean, absolutely everything we talked about. But you know, you've got the other things that people do that they think like is okay.
Oh, I know
like-
where Will's going.
You just driving slow on a fast lane.
I know where he's going.
You know, and it's not okay. There's a law. There's a law in every 50 states that says if it's a divided highway, like if you've got like Highway 60, if you're in the left lane, it is illegal to obstruct the flow of traffic regardless of speed.
Right.
So you can't sit over there and go, I'm driving the speed limit. These people, and you know, I'm sitting right next to Tom. He's driving 60, I'm driving 60, and we're blocking everybody behind us. Yeah, they want to speed. Doesn't matter. It's illegal for you to be in the left lane if you're not passing the person in the right lane. Illegal. Illegal. It's a crime. You know what else is a crime? If you're driving in the right lane at 60 and you see somebody passing you and you go, oh, I don't want them to pass me. And so you speed up, illegal.
Really? I didn't know that.
It's illegal to speed up while someone's passing you.
Oh, I had no idea
You
about
gotta
that.
let them
Whoops.
pass. You gotta let them pass.
Intriguing.
Yep, that's also illegal. So there's your legal
Learned
tip for
something
the day.
today.
Yep. And so sometimes it's behaviors like that. Now I'm not excusing it. Don't hear me that. But it's behaviors like that cause people to do stupid things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. That turns
because
into
it's
road
like
rage.
this is my only chance to get around somebody. And
Yeah.
of course I just drove home from the trap shoot. So I was on I-44, which is way worse.
My brother Ryan used to
44.
travel that a lot. Calls it the uphill semi-truck drag race.
Oh my gosh.
What I-44 is.
Pull that thing over. There's three
morning,
lanes
Beth.
for a reason. Hi, Beth. Thanks for being here.
I'll tell you what, one of the things because I used to travel like I used to drive the I-44 like 2 times a month. It was crazy. Anyways, I mean, you would go, and as soon as you would get into Missouri, all of a sudden the trucks,
Yeah.
the tractor trailers would just,
There's a lot of
they'd
trucks.
go nuts. They just start, the truckers were the biggest pain in the butt in Missouri. But when we would drive back down to Dallas, as soon as we crossed the Red River into Texas, anybody that had a truck like Will's or mine turned into the biggest butthole on the planet.
Yeah.
And they're
Just
like,
went crazy.
and they would, I mean, they'd go 90 miles an hour down there. It's crazy.
Well, it's legal in Texas.
Everything is
If you have
legal
if
in
you have a
Texas.
truck.
Yeah.
So if you have enough guns in the
You
truck.
got a truck in here, everything's legal down there.
I don't know. I
They
mean,
used to have drive-through liquor stores in Texas. It's like,
we had one of those.
well,
in
we have
Houston.
those. We have those here. I guess.
We used to have one in Jeff City.
We have Macadoodles
In Texas County, we had one. Yes, we did.
Well, Texas County. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Houston.
So have we have any new developments on ROG Got Talent?
We did not make a big deal about it, but the registration form is live.
The
It's
registration
live?
form
The
is
registration
I didn't know
live on the
that.
website.
You can go to krogtv.com. You click on shows, and then you click on ROG Got Talent. Maybe I can make this. Maybe we can do this.
See, can we do this?
Maybe. If I do, I've got to do a thing with the stuff.
Do the push the button in the thing.
And double click.
Here we go. Here we go.
See if you can put up there.
Look at that.
So there's
magnificent.
our K-ROG TV
Majestic.
website.
Yeah, when
And
when
if you-
everything failed, 4-HTV was live.
Was
on
live
the
on
K-ROG.
Studio B. Yeah. You
Was
can
it really?
Yeah, it really was.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
In fact, I think, see, it says online, Studio A. Look at this.
Are we live on Studio A?
We're gonna get like a, what do you call it? Is the audio off?
I don't know.
It might work. I don't know.
It's gonna be one of those mirror effects, right? Where it just keeps
if it comes up.
going.
I don't know.
inside
It may be having a problem because we're broadcasting on the same thing that we're doing.
Oh,
it.
it could
So,
be.
That's fair.
but anyway, let me do what I was going to show you. If you click on either shows up here or browse by show, click on shows. First of all, you can look at a lot of older content from K-ROG. It's not all up there yet, but if you click on ROG Got Talent,
Oh,
you
there
get
it is.
the registration
Hey,
form.
look at
There
that.
it is.
And so you can register. Now, these are optional down here. You have to describe your account, but if you want to provide us a link to a video, or
Oh,
if you
cool.
want to upload a video, you can do that. And then, you know, a little bit illegal,
Yeah.
illegal,
We'll dabble.
We
a
gotta
little bit
keep it
illegal,
legit.
and then you're going to sign it with DocuSign.
Cool.
You know, to waive your rights to everything so that we can have that.
We own you.
Bravo.
Yeah,
We own you and your talent.
that's right. So there you go. There's
When you make it big, kid, don't forget who put you there. Can I go into that full role throughout this whole thing? Like, I won't be a judge at all, but I'm going to sit over in the corner with like a big cigar and like in
producer.
a director.
you guys.
producer.
You got a promising future.
Kids.
You can do that.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I want to be the backstage interviewer. Like before they go on and after they go on, I'll do that part.
I thought that's what Chris was doing.
No, Chris is going to be Ryan Seacrest.
He's
like
Seacrest.
on stage. On
gotcha.
stage.
I'm going to call him
host.
Seabiscuit.
I'm gonna probably be man in the chair.
Chris Seabiscuit.
Or we,
Host of Rod
or
Got
we can train Lauren and she can be woman in the chair.
Oh, lady of the
Be the
chair.
you can be the director.
Yeah.
You know, switch the cameras back and
Switch the
forth,
cameras.
zoom and pan. Give me a tight shot
I
over
need an
there. on A.
updated
Switch to
headshot.
camera B.
If anybody out there knows of anybody that wants to be on K-ROG Got Talent or Rogersville Got Talent,
Got Talent.
here's the thing. It takes practice to
Gotta
be able to
practice.
get up there and do it. So
Worthy.
everybody has to practice. You're not going to just like all of a sudden one day get up in front of an audience and go, oh, I can do this. Because it's super nervous. It's super scary to get up there. But you can go out and there are quite a few people in town that are, if you want to sing or anything like that, they're probably voice teachers in town. So if you're looking for somebody like that, get in touch with us. And there's a few of us that know some people that could get you hooked up with the proper people.
Knows the guys. He's got the guys.
I know this gal who I sleep with, and she knows how to do some of that
Her
stuff.
name's Michelle.
Her name's Shelly B.
Shelly B. That's Michelle's alter ego.
Stage name.
Shelly B.
Mine is
great.
Tommy B and Darth Baker. We have
Wow.
these little alternate personalities that we get. It's like,
I like it.
you were
Darth
Darth Baker this morning.
But it's not just limited to singing either. It's comedy. It can be magic.
Yeah.
Talents.
Yeah.
Juggling.
Master of illusion.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Juggling.
Somebody that's done
Fire
some magic.
breathing is acceptable. Dinosaur training, that's acceptable.
And, we'll take it outside if we have to.
Yeah, skateboarding, whatever.
Sure. Yeah. Well,
We could do
Yeah,
it.
I mean, music is probably the easier. I mean, it's the one that most people like think of.
Oh,
But then
improv.
you've got dance and
Yeah,
all that
dance.
kind of stuff too here in
We
town.
got a lot of good dancers here.
Yeah. I think it's at least the 7th to 8th grade talent show is Thursday here. So we might need to recruit some little talent. I think there's 7 or 8 of them in that.
the top 2 are automatically entered, and I don't know.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be cool.
You're automatically entered whether you want to participate or not.
Yeah.
We'll drag you on stage and make you.
Forced you to perform.
We're going to give you a swag bag.
Speaking of swag bags, we worked on Bandit 5K last night. It's going to be really awesome this year.
How's that segue?
Yeah.
Smooth.
I got a swag for you. Swag bag, Bandit 5K. Will Worsham is our course sponsor.
Yeah, that's right.
Will Worsham Law Firm. Thank you.
right.
Oh, cool.
He's our course sponsor. You will see his signs guiding you through our certified 2-loop course throughout the beautiful town of Rogersville.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're sponsored the course. And
You run it twice.
I don't know what 2 loop. Oh,
it loops the course twice.
I thought it's like like a roller coaster.
Yeah, there's like a ramp that you run up, and if you don't run fast enough, you fall.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
In a pool of sharks
You jump the shark, yeah.
with freaking lasers on their head.
Laser beams.
That was the last Bandit 5K they had. It's going to be
He
really
didn't
fun
jump the
this year.
shark. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Jump the shark. Oh, my God.
Like the show.
So, yeah, Bandit 5K is going to be awesome. June 12th, sign up. We're getting actually pretty close now. It's starting to freak me out a little bit. It's a couple weeks out.
Well, I'll be in Sedgwick, Kansas.
Is that a real place?
Sedgwick, Kansas. It's up near. I think it's Sedgwick, Kansas. And up near Wichita, because we're having another Kansas State trap shoot.
Another pew pew.
Yeah, we're going up there. Let the Missouri boys take all the bling, Kansas bling.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
When
do.
Can
They
you
do.
sign up right now for the Bandit 5K? Or his sign up started?
Oh yeah, it started. You can online register.
Did it?
Registering online guarantees.
Hey,
you're gonna
Daryl,
pick
come
your-
over and say hi.
Daryl,
He's in his office, so he's like right over there. Just come on in and say hi,
you
Daryl.
can come say hi.
Yeah, come say hi.
Registering online guarantees that you will get your shirt color choice, and it guarantees you'll get your size. If you wait till the day of the event, we can't guarantee that you're going to get a color or shirt that you want, because last year we had a ton of people show up and sign up at the day of. Come on in.
Come on in, Daryl.
We have a guest.
Yeah,
Did we get this one?
yeah. We might have to.
Just camera.
Yeah. You need hair
You
and
can
makeup.
stand up here.
Yeah, you can walk through.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, walk on through. It's fine. Come on in.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. There you
Let
go.
me see. I'm gonna get that, and then
Can
if
we
I
go out? Can we broaden
I
out?
can zoom out a little bit, and come over this way a little bit, and then
Look at that.
we got Daryl here.
We have a guest. The electrical box.
We have
and
Daryl in the electric box.
And the light.
Hey, you guys.
So that's your mic right
there's
there.
your
Let me
mic
get
right
that turned up. So Daryl, you're with Gospel for Haiti,
That's correct.
and you have an office right next to ours here in Jamestown.
Yes.
So tell us about Gospel for Haiti.
Gospel for Haiti is an organization that goes not just to Haiti, but around the world to share the gospel. We distribute Bibles. We sponsor some kids in Haiti. We just got back from a mission trip to Haiti where we repaired a well for a group of people in our community, and so they're super excited. The guy that lives closest to the well is a witch doctor.
Whoa.
Sweet.
And-
Watch out.
Yeah, that's right. But he was in good form.
Okay.
And so, we fixed his well that's right there, and the excess water goes over to water his garden. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Very
just
cool.
Did you
show
go
him-
like
show
all
him.
Elijah on him? Like, you pray to your God, fix that well, I'll pray to mine, we'll see who wins?
We have done that in the past
Awesome.
at the intersection. Yeah.
Awesome. Tell me about that. That sounds fantastic.
Tell me.
Well,
I want to hear about the witch duel with the witch doctor.
what happened was he started doing his ceremony there in the intersection.
It's voodoo, right?
Yeah, it's voodoo.
Yeah.
And they do fires and they put sacrifices, all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, it's just weird.
We lost our one voodoo watcher. They're like, and I'm done.
That's it.
Are there chickens involved?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
There are vegetables involved.
Vegetables.
There's coconuts involved.
He's a vegan witch doctor.
That sounds all right.
So
Fantastic.
anyway, he put the stuff in the intersection, and we said, "Hey, that's not allowed. We're not having that here." And so he got upset that we were jettisoning his stuff, and so we put a cross there. He took our cross and threw it too. You know. But you know what it does is,
And then he proceeded to make a doll that looked like you.
for all of the people in the office here.
Oh, no.
No, that was a long time ago. But what it does is it creates a environment so that it's a huge audience. I mean, like people, they don't do that. I mean, but you know, greater is He that is in us than he that's in the world, and so we just preach the gospel.
That's good.
And we show the gospel, and in that case, many people heard the gospel, and it emboldens the believers to not be afraid of voodoo, which it's very ingrained in them to be afraid. So
Yeah, you
That's
told me
interesting.
you told me something really interesting. I think we were talking the other day about how, because I was like, well, you know, they threw a curse on you. What, you know, we know it's no good. So what do we care? But then you said no. You really don't want them, or somebody was telling you. I may butcher the story. You can fix it, but you don't want one of these guys to curse you because their reputation's on the line. So they're then obligated to make sure something happens.
Oh, they make good on their promise.
Yeah, they got to make good.
They're like slashing your tires, like putting sugar in your gas tank.
right, yeah. And fortunately, we have been protected by those things as far as we know. But, you know, anytime we're doing things, even in the local church for the Lord, we're just going to have attacks. And so the enemy wants to stop us from reaching out, touching people.
Well,
So-
fear is power, and I mean, that's...
Yeah.
fear.
Now, you're
Yeah.
not originally a Rogersville guy, or are you? Or, No? Where are you from?
I like Rogersville.
Well, good. Yeah, well, you're here.
I think I'll
so-
stay.
So where'd you come from?
Grew up and was raised in Oklahoma,
Okay.
Muldrow, Sallisaw area, I don't know if near Fort Smith, and then graduated from Bentonville, Arkansas.
It's a neat town.
Home of Sam Walton.
Yes.
Yes, the farmer.
And what got you to Rogersville? I'm always interested in the stories that bring
Me too.
people to Rogersville.
Well, my good friend David Klaus
Sure.
was here, and I think we went to a prayer meeting. It's how it worked out, and then I asked about offices. We were in transition time, and so it was good. We found an office here, and we like Rogersville. We pray for Rogersville a lot.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
It is a good place. There is, I don't know how much you guys get into talking about the Lord, but there's favor of the Lord on this city.
I've heard a lot of people
It's
say
important.
that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Well, Daryl, thanks for stopping
Thanks
by.
for stopping
we're
in.
we're
Yeah.
probably going to
That
wrap
was
it up in
cool.
just a second, so you feel free to hang out to the end of it. Is there anything else we needed to cover today?
I think we've covered
I
everything.
think we got it pretty good.
From road rage to witch doctors.
Are you going to enter,
Road
Daryl? Do
rage
you want
to
to enter
witch
Rog Got Talent? Do you have a talent to be in our talent show?
I don't. But
You could do like the whole witch doctor thing.
I was going to say, it could be like a devil went down to Georgia situation.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, we're about to get cursed.
Okay.
Darn it.
We're going to have some dolls.
All right, we'll shut
Yeah.
this thing down. Daryl, thanks for being here.
Before it
Gospel
gets
for
really
Haiti.
crazy.
Rogersville, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.